Andersen.
All right, you guys, customer CLS 55 is headed home. We're gonna take it over to the trailer and we'll continue on with the video. All right, final startup with me. Go ahead and put you guys on the GoPro for the last little drive. Alright guys, we are here. It's time to say goodbye. There it is. Beautiful car going home. I'll miss it. It was a lot of fun to drive these last few weeks, but got to get it back to the owner. Alright you guys, and there she goes. Rado, driver, did a good job with the clutch getting it on. I helped him guide it just to make sure the front bumper wasn't going to hit, but he's got it. Very good driver. We exchanged contacts, so in the future we can work together again. Yeah, it's another one in the books. Number 6 down. Got more coming up, so I hope you guys are excited. You don't know what's coming up, but there's some good stuff, so stay tuned. Let's get back to the crib, check out what else is going on this weekend. All right, you guys, other piece to update from this weekend. I've had lots of people telling me I haven't been giving the C55 love lately, and to be honest, you guys are right, and it's paying me to let it just sit around and not have driven it as much as I'd like to, but I gotta run to the post office real quick, drop off 3 supercharger bolts that are on their way to Germany, the homeland, of course, for the Benzes that somebody ordered off of my website, andersen.co. If you guys are curious, I do make parts, you can check them out. Not a huge amount of offerings yet, but we're working on it and steadily making steam towards some really cool stuff too down the future. So yeah, let's go take this thing for a quick cruise, just get it to run its paces a bit, and then I think we're gonna pull it in front of the garage so that I can bring it in once I got time and do an oil change and start to make a plan for the long tube headers that I've been sitting on for a while, as well as the LSD that's supposed to go in it. So we're clear. I cleared the runway. C30 or C63 was here. I just moved it. I'll move that eventually into this spot, or maybe behind the C55 once I get it in a lift, because I do need to pull the 190 out to redo the rust repair, corrosion repair in the engine bay while the weather's still nice during summer. So anyways, let's take this thing for a cruise. All right guys, first we'll fill up a little gas, and then we will go to the post office. Thinking about putting this shifter in the C63, by the way. I wouldn't get the tall one, I'd probably get the normal one, which I think is more like down here. The shifter is so nice. It would be a pretty good upgrade for the C63, even though I do enjoy the factory shifter. fill this thing up real quick. Alright guys, I'm gonna go drop this package off. Be right back. Alright guys, head back home. GoPro might die, but take you guys with me. Thank you. Though again, I can't lie, I'd love to have a little EG hatch K24 swap, something. It'd be sick. This is where we started the journey. The Honda Acura JDM vibes. Still love them. Of course, when I take the C55 out, there's traffic. And there's a cop right there. Not doing anything fun right now, guys. Matter of fact, we're gonna stay behind him. So I don't know if my tabs are up to date on this thing. We're just gonna slide on right over here. Although I did hear about something recently, and fellow Washingtonians, you guys chime in. We passed a bill like 3 times to change the tabs back to $30. For those that don't know, out of state, our registration is like insanely expensive right now. Like even this car every year is like 250 bucks or something crazy. We passed a bill 3 times in a row for $30 tabs, how it used to be. And every time, even though the bill passed, whatever local government, whatever, they basically just threw it out the window. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Didn't make it go through. So I heard that if you get pulled over for expired tabs, you can tell them that it's your way of silent protesting because we didn't get our $30 tabs. Is that true? Because if it's true, I'm riding it. Ain't no way I should be paying 250 bucks for my 20-year-old AMG every year. Nonsense. All right, guys, made it back home. C55 is still driving great. One thing that has really made me sad, though, saw this the other day. The clear coat is starting to fail. It was already failing on like the rear bumper a little bit, which I've known about for a long time. But this kind of sucks. So, body guys, what's the easiest way to fix this? Can I just literally sand down the clear coat on this area and try to clear coat it back and blend it in? I think I can do that, but let me know the best way. Anyways, I love you, C55. I'll get you in the garage soon for a little bit of service. And let's keep checking in with what else is going on this weekend. Continuing the vlog for the weekend on the Ray-Bans. Anyways, figure we would change it up, take the C30. So this vlogception right now, dude, my wife's recording. We're going to Costco. We took the C55 earlier to drop the package off. Now we need snacks and food, so we're taking the good old C36.
I still have to do an outdoor walk.
When's the last time you went for this in this car, by the way?
Huh?
When's the last time you went in this car, by the way?
A long time ago.
Oh, wow, huh?
Yeah. Okay, we're on our way to Costco now. Gonna get some healthy snacks. It's just Brooks, Maze, and I. Daisy's at home with my mom. So let's go get some healthy treats, some fruit.
We'll see you later, Daisy.
Pickles.
And?
And we're gonna get some sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
So let's go.
And I got a laser beam gun.
Okay.
Yeah, we already got the deals, dude. We don't need to do that quest anymore.
All done.
I gotta show you guys at home, but I bought a MacBook Air M1 and a MacBook Pro M1, so we leveled up our editing games.
Can I chill on the couch?
M1?
Alright, can't forget the cherries, guys. Here, I need both hands. See. Those are pretty solid. Let's get another one. These are way better than last time we were here.
Can I go to Mom's?
Yeah, let's go. I already got two good ones. Let's go.
They have the Korean melon.
Nice.
Can I get one?
Alright, now we're salmoning. Can you say that again, dude?
No, I thought it said 13,000.
Guys, I've been looking at a R class, R500.
If it's 1,500, then just get it.
It's a $1,500 really clean black on black R class R500 with 130,000 miles that had an electrical issue.
But then you can fix it.
Yeah,
And if
but
it's just 1,500, then just
it's kind of like free game to just get it and try to fix it, and if we can fix it, we got a really good family car for 1,500 bucks.
This is the first car I'm not like.
Yeah, this is the first time my wife has ever looked at me and said, "Get it." She didn't know it was 1,500 bucks. How much did you think it was when I showed you?
I thought you said 13,000.
Ain't no way,
That's
dude.
why when you were like, oh, it's a really good price.
I wouldn't
was
even
like,
pay that one for a perfect one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, 13,000 is a good price. Like,
Yeah.
with the car.
Alright guys, well you might get a sneak peek at a new car coming to the channel if it ends up coming to fruition. $1,500 R500. You go like this, pull it back, and now you gotta hit the flappers. Oh, right through the center, unlucky, dude. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Alright, you gotta time it. Oh, you saved it. Let me show you how it's done, dude. Here, let me show you. Hey, watch it. Alright, here. You gotta time it. When it comes through, oh, nice, bonus. Alright, when it comes through, what the heck is that? Oh, we got a bonus ball, dude. Man, we're getting lucky. Alright, so when it comes up, there you go. Oh, look at that. Ah, I lost one. Oh, we got one back. Yeah, do it. Oh, we got three now, dude. Oh, you're doing good. Oh, I lost two. You got one left. Yeah, good job. Nice. Oh, here it comes. Ah. Pretty fun. Mom's drifting the car, dude. What's the final damage, bro?
292.
No, not bad.
You want to give him the
Yeah, I'm a smiley face.
Smiley face, alright. I think that's the only thing I can draw.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Costco done.
Wow, it's pretty. It's kind of buggy.
Yeah. All right, back to the crib we go. I'll catch you guys back there on the regular cameras, and I'll tell you what we got for the MacBooks. Look at this beautiful automobile, guys. What a good-looking car. All right, can you shop at Costco with a C36? Heck yeah! And fit some golf clubs in the back. Yo, with the sky right now, C36 hits different. Oh! All right, guys, back from our Costco trip. It is a beautiful night. You guys can't really see the sky right now. There you can. Super beautiful out right now. Nice and cool. It's been muggy all day. C36, amazing. C55, amazing. So glad I get to drive both of them today. Drove the CLK the other day to Kung Fu class. Yes, I'm taking Kung Fu class. Kung Fu Kenny. And C63 I've been driving regularly. So the ML55, we'll get into that in a second. All right, guys, so speaking of the ML, I've actually had an issue with it lately, which relates to the transmission, which I don't think is anything big, but it got stuck in second gear one day when it was real hot out and we were leaving the beach, like coming up a steep hill. Basically stayed in second gear. We got home like that. And then I kind of figured we needed to service at that point. It's probably been, I don't know, 15,000, 20,000 miles since I did a fluid and filter in it. And I think the conductor plate might be going out, my long story short. So it did it again yesterday. We went, I'll give you guys a sneak peek right now, but we went to go pick up a set of wheels, which I'm gonna use these for the 190E. These are a SLK 350, basically base 10-spoke wheel. They're 17 by 7.5 and 17 by 8.5. So kind of perfect specs for the 190E. And yeah, we'll get into that later. But on the way back from picking them up, literally like we were cruising on the freeway, the car was ripping, it was great. And then within like, luckily 10 minutes of being home, it got stuck in second gear again. So we, yeah, we're gonna deal with it before driving it again. But anyways, I'm gonna load these into the garage right now so we can test fit them on the 190. And tonight I'm gonna try to pick out some tires for them, because these are like some winter tires that are on them, mixed winter tires and summer tires, and they're super old. So they'll be good rollers, but eventually we'll want to put some new meat on them. All right, guys, so back to the wheels. Like I said, these are off of SLK R171. And they basically are just like the perfect specs for the 201, like a perfect meaty spec for the 201 without overdoing it, without underdoing it. 7.5 up front should be fine, and 8.5 in the rear. Might be a little bit tight, but I think we can make it work. And then we're gonna try to pick out a good tire size for it. And these were $200 for all four. So, I mean, in today's market, from what I typically see at least on Facebook Market, factory wheels, if they're like, you know, generic ones, people will get like $300, $400 for them sometimes if they're in good shape. But for something like this, I don't see these often. They're not like a special wheel by any means, but I've never seen them for sale before this locally. And $200, I was like, yeah, that's a good benzene on a budget part right there. So on the 190, we'll get into that in a specific video, but you know, we're trying to go for like a Evo-esque type of build. And I just feel like these are a cool, like modern looking wheel that if they made the car in today's world, maybe it could end up with something like this versus like the Evo wheels, which, you know, they're awesome. Everybody loves, and there's some cool aftermarket reps, but they're expensive. And these, I mean, $200 for kind of my modern take on it. It's what I wanted to do. So this is what we're gonna do. And we'll talk more about it once I make a video update on the 190E, which is coming up soon. All right, you guys, the next morning, we're picking up where we left off. I'm gonna get these wheels cleaned off a little bit. Sneak peek for you guys on the 190E. Basically put all the new linkage in. We've got both coilovers mounted now. And I'm gonna end up, once we get the wheels on, I'm gonna roll it outside so we can finally do our job of, actually it's like our second time doing it, cleaning up the engine bay and then getting rid of all the corrosion, painting it, and getting it ready to test fit the motor in. And I got a helper joining me. Even though he said he's not gonna help, he's just eating his cherries, that's okay.
It's cause I've been helping my dad.
Yeah? Here, I'll move that, otherwise you're gonna put your feet in that oil right there. All right, you guys got the wheels cleaned up. You ready for a little sneak peek? Yo, this actually looks really, really cool. This is a good fit on these cars. And the fitment, look at this, you guys. Literally perfect. I got two 1545s for these. So it's a 7.5 front, 8.5 in the back. So the front will be, you know, little shorter than this, and then the back will be a little bit stretched. I normally don't do like stretch tire setup, but I wanted to run a square tire setup, and the rears will still be a little bit taller in the back. So yeah, I think it'll work out good. So this is cool. I'm glad I got a nice factory wheel, trustworthy wheel, and the fitment is spot on. I can't wait to fit the rears. I think they're going to be pretty much just as good as these, and we got a little bit of spacer we can throw in just in case. I just mocked these up with the old wheel bolts. I got the Garagistic lug studs that we're going to throw on here once I do the brakes and everything, but this is exciting. So anyways, continue on the vlog for the weekend. All right, guys, picking up where we left off. A couple things to note. Tires showed up for the SLK wheels. Like I said, I got two 1545s. These are the Accelera 651s. Same tires I'm running and have been running on the C55 for a long time. These ones are actually probably ready to be changed. The tread on them is still really good. The tread has held up fantastic. And for the cost of the tires, I mean, you can get them for like 300, 400 bucks on sale. For a 200 tread wear tire that lasts for, you know, a good like 3-4 years, if you're not just constantly destroying them, I guess, it's pretty good. So I'm pretty cheap when it comes to tires, which is like, you know, we got the Cosmos that we're going to be testing out on the C63. I've heard great things about these. So this is another like $300, $400 tire that is a good go-to. Lots of people have really good things to say about them. So anyways, that's why I went with these. They had their like July sale, so it was literally 320 bucks for all four. And I've honestly, guys, been thinking about trying to get a tire machine, because when we lived where we lived before, I had a buddy, KJ, who runs Eastside Automotive for local people. They're just a really good shop that I trust. And when I was near them, I could just bring a set of wheels up, $100 cash, and they would do the tires, whatever. It was just totally fair. But Discount Tire nowadays wants like almost 200 bucks to change tires. So I don't know, it's just too much. So I figure if I got as many cars as I do, if every time I got to change tires, I got to pay 200 bucks, within a few years time, I'd be paying, you know, $800, let's presume $800 to $1,000. Well, with that money, I could buy my own tire machine and learn how to use it and go from there. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So if you got any cheap recommendations on the cheap but reliable tire machines, let me know, because I've seen a bunch like the Ka Tool ones, KT002 or something, I don't know, something like that. Bunch of different cheap ones you can find on eBay, Temu, Amazon, and it seems like they do the job. And if you're not like paying your rent with them or running a shop with them, I think you can probably get away with this. So I'd love to do that. I love how to do it myself, because you know me, I like to DIY things, and especially if it can save me that much money each time, I would totally be down for that. So anyways, the tires are here. I was going to pull the ML to start servicing the transmission on it, but I don't have the conductor plate plug, and I don't think I have a 722.6 filter right now, which I thought I did. So I just looked, I'm not finding it. So I got to order those before I tear that thing apart. Because the last thing I want is it just sitting on the lift and I'm not able to do anything while I'm waiting on parts. So I should be able to get those within the next, like, I don't know, 3-4 days. And then from there we can, we'll make a dedicated video for the ML55. Right now what I'm going to do is take the wheel off and start getting ready for our big brake upgrade, which is going to be its own video. So anyways, C36, C63, C55, CLK55, all out here chilling. I was not sure what I was doing with the cycle of cars and moving stuff around, so I just left this here after we got back with it earlier. A job that I just noticed that I forgot about. This bumper is definitely not sitting right, and I think it's off the grooves. So I gotta take this thing off and put it back on. I think it's like this on both sides right now, which is definitely not right. No, this side is tight, but the other side is not. So I'll need to look at that. It's a never-ending job list over here at Anderson HQ. So one last thing I'll include you guys on before we go right now. Let's go check the transmission level on the ML55, and that way we can I don't even know if this is the same tool or not. Yeah, that's a dipstick. Yeah, this is a trans tool. Okay, let's go check the trans and see if it's just low on fluid, because I did notice looking under there the trans lines are leaking themselves, and I think the leak has gotten worse as of late, so it could have lost enough fluid to get stuck in gear like that. So let's go take a look at that first before we leave. All right, by the way, I didn't make a whole video on this. I did record some clips and I probably could make a video out of it, but what is that? Something stuck to the seat. I did restore our interior in here right before our daughter was being born. I kind of took the time and just thoroughly cleaned everything, and I used what's it called now, Clyde's leather balm or leather dye to basically dye them back to black, because they were crazy gray and rough and it wasn't a good look, and honestly it was taken away from the experience inside the cabin of the car. So I did the fronts, I did the backs. The backs were still in pretty good shape, but yeah, kind of really brought this thing back to life. So it was a really cool, cheap, you know, upgrade to the inside of this thing to make it look a lot newer than, you know, nearing 200,000 miles. So it's impressive. People always say like the 163, they call it the Alabama Slamma and all this other stuff because the build quality wasn't as great as other, you know, Benz models of the time. But I mean, for this thing being 25 years old and like I said 200,000 miles, it's held up fantastic. So yeah, something to note. Let's go ahead and check our transmission fluid level. We'll just get an idea of what it's at. You're supposed to check it when it's warm, obviously, but we can get an idea just by looking right now, so let's do that. Okay, and for those that don't know, engine oil dipstick, trans check dipstick right there, and they don't keep a dipstick in it. You have to remove these little plugs. A lot of times they'll have the red safety clips on them. I don't ever leave those in my cars because it's annoying. And then you have to buy these tools that is not a dipstick you can keep in it, unfortunately. I should make one of those actually, but it's one that you basically just use to check the fluid. So we'll try to look on here. You're supposed to check between 25 Celsius and 80 Celsius. So right now we'll look on this lower one and see if it's even showing up on there, and if it is, then fluid being low is probably not the problem, but we'll see. Let's check this thing. And you'll feel once it bottoms out, that's what it does. And from there, slowly remove it. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna say we are low. We are on a tiny bit of an incline, but you should still see something in here. So we are most likely low. I don't think I'm even getting a, yeah, not even a drop on the end. So you know what, guys, I think it was probably time that I did the trans line. So I'm gonna order up transmission lines, the plug and a filter, and we're gonna do all of that at once, because otherwise I mean, it's just gonna keep leaking like that because these lines are starting to weep pretty good at certain spots. So let's take care of it properly and give this thing the treatment it deserves. All right, well, that said, I think we're gonna call it there. We wrapped in quite a bit during this weekend. It's only Saturday now, so realistically I could include some other stuff from tomorrow. We'll see what we get into, but I think the stuff that I'm gonna do tomorrow is gonna be like kind of its own video type stuff. So like working on the 190 and some possible other things we'll do. I probably will pull the C55 in and we'll make a specific video about that. Just servicing it and getting a plan together for the long tubes and LSD. It's been a long time since we had a dedicated video for the C55, so I think that makes more sense rather than me just including it into this random type of vlog video. So I figured it would be fun to do this. Hope you guys don't mind, and if you like videos like this, let me know. Just gives you guys a little bit more of a glimpse into my day-to-day life and hanging out with the family, enjoying, and all the little adventures and things I do with the cars in between times that don't really make their own dedicated videos. So that's it. Thank you guys for all the love for the CLS 55 manual swap video. It's doing well. And the Uniclutch stuff, I'm surprised. It hasn't picked up a ton of traction yet. I feel like people are not realizing what that product is and how significant that is to us in this kind of space of the manual swap Benzes. It's a twin disc clutch that bolts up to the factory flywheel that can hold 1,300 foot-pounds of torque and drives like an OEM unit. That's like unheard of in the world of twin discs. Most time twin discs are absolutely brutal to drive. They're chattery, they're noisy. Like, the Uniclutch system is so good. It's such a cool design. It's dampened. It has literally OEM pedal feel. Its engagement is awesome. So yeah, they're not paying me. It's just a really, really exciting product. And I'm surprised people are kind of like, some people are realizing what it is, but I feel like most people are not really understanding how big of a deal it is to have something like that available to us now. So yeah, maybe with time, but that's it. I will catch you guys on the next videos. We got a few other things that should be coming this way or coming your way this week. So thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.
Andersen.